morning. Welcome to potentially what is about to be the busiest day of my life. I think that's an exaggeration, but I did think, you know what? I'm going to daily vlog today. I'm going to bring you along on what an incredibly busy day in my life looks like, where I'm trying to balance multiple things. The first of which being it is 4:53 and I'm parked at the train station because I'm heading over to Manchester for an event with a brand that starts at 7:30 or 7:15. I actually think it's 7:15. Basically, Holland & Barrett are hosting a kind of sunrise wellness event, and when I got the invite I was like, do you know what, that sounds a bit of me. Manchester is not too far away, and shockingly they run a 5 a.m. train, which I was not expecting. So when I saw that I wouldn't have to drive, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to that. So that is step number one on my list of things that I'm doing today. I'm also stopping off in Leeds on the way back to see my brother and his girlfriend because they have just moved into their first ever apartment together. So I'm gonna go and visit them. We're gonna go for lunch at Zzz's. I'm an ambassador of Zzz's, so I'm gonna shoot some content for them, and then I'm gonna come home and I'm meeting my friend's older sister to help pick up some last minute bits for her hen party. Basically, my friend Rachel is getting married in like 2 weeks time basically now, which is crazy, and me and her sister are going to pick up all of the stuff for the hen do. So I need to go straight from the train to that, and then when I get back from that I think I'll be nearly done. I think we'll see how much energy I have left, to be honest. So yeah, it's just a lot of toing and froing. If all of these things were happening in the same place, I think it would actually not feel like a busy day, but there's a lot of travel in between. First things first, I need to pay for my parking here. I have a Pilates class with this Holland & Barrett event. I've never done Pilates, guys, and I don't really know what you even need to wear, so I've just worn like my normal gym stuff. I've got this jacket on the top, but yeah, I didn't really know what to put on. I also don't know, what app is this for the parking? You know, one thing that I think is silly, why are all car parks on like different payment systems? Why can't there just be one app? Anyway, it does say that this train is on time. Oh, it's the train to Liverpool. As if there's a train to Liverpool that goes at 5 a.m. Why is there? Anyway, either way, I need to go, but I'm gonna bring you along. Welcome to Thursday, the 26th of June. It's gonna be a busy one. So my current dilemma is it's raining and pretty much everywhere is closed, so there's nowhere that I can wait, and I'm a bit early, which I knew would happen if the trains were on time, but when are the trains ever on time? And of course today they are. There isn't anywhere to go, so I don't really know what to do. I'm just gonna find somewhere to stand, I think. I kind of thought that the Arndale Centre would be open, but it isn't. So good.
I know it seems a bit strange because it's, you know, you're on Market Street, it's the morning. Sorry to anyone who's just joining, welcome. There's food in the back, but it will be there the whole time, so don't worry, it's busy. If it's a case of struggling to sleep, struggling to wake up, throughout the day, whatever it is, the Energy Squad are here to help us, and they'll be in the stores, and they're here as well. So people
Okay, so it has actually been a little while. I am in the Black Sheep Coffee Company, and I've never actually been in here before, but I walk past them all the time. Basically, I was just at that event with Holland & Barrett. It's very quiet in here, which finished earlier than I thought it would. So I actually have a little bit of a gap now, which is good because I was hoping for a gap. I was kind of thinking, well, where in my day can I sit and like do some work on my laptop? And now is the time. So I'm sitting here. It is basically 9, it's 9:15. So I feel as though I'm having a very productive day because I've already got here, gone to an event, and now I'm doing some emails, trying to get some stuff uploaded, although the Wi-Fi is not great, so I might have to go somewhere else. I feel like this screen, oh, has this worked? Oh my goodness me, it has worked. Great. This screen is my life. Like, I'm just forever testing Wi-Fi speeds wherever I am. This one is not very fast. I'm also watching / listening to this in the background whilst I waited for that to export. So I'm gonna do my best to upload a little YouTube video, but I've got myself a cappuccino. Hopefully in about an hour, I'm actually gonna go and meet one of my friends for potentially another coffee, but I feel like because today's gonna be such a long day, maybe I'll need several coffees. So it is kind of still pretty disgusting weather vibes, but I'm on the move. I am now heading to meet my friend Louise, who I think I just said this, I actually can't remember. Basically, I met her in Bali. She came on my Bali trip last year, and I think, I'm 99% sure she's coming on my Philippines group trip in October. And we've just sort of stayed in touch, and she messaged me saying she was in Manchester, and I was like, that's so random because so am I. Do you want to grab a coffee? And she was here to see Tate McRae last night, which, by the way, everybody who's been seeing Tate McRae and the concerts look really good. I can't really say I'm a big fan. I actually don't really know any of their music, but yeah, anyway, we're gonna grab a quick coffee. That'll be my third coffee of the day. I'm gonna aim for that to be my last. And then I'm gonna hop on the train back to Leeds, but the issue is I need to get the train from Victoria, and I'm currently walking toward Piccadilly, so I'm walking kind of the wrong way, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't really feel like Manchester got the vibe that it's actually meant to be summer right now, which is a shock to absolutely nobody, I'm sure. Yes, please. Yeah, no, it's not, never enough. How's your house move?
Good, yeah, day 3.
Day 3 of living in Leeds.
Again, set up pretty quickly, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you've lived here for 3 years.
No, I don't mean in the city, I mean in the flat
Yeah,
itself.
it's so nice.
Organised. Did you film
A little bit, yeah, but I didn't really voice it either.
I could film a little tour.
Yeah, film a little tour and send me it. This
Send
is
you
going up on Tuesday next week. So.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So,
Yeah.
insert tour.
Insert Harry's takeover. Okay, instead of a Harry takeover, we've actually got a little Imogen takeover, and I thought I'd just voice it over, even though it's pretty self-explanatory, but this is a little look at the studio apartment that my brother and Imogen are renting in Leeds. I think it's so cute, guys. It's like the perfect space. They're going to be living here for like 6 months, and I just think it's everything that you would need. It has so many cool amenities kind of like in the downstairs of the building. Tell me why it's got a full-on Peloton studio. Like, this is bougie. A lot of it, in fact, all of it is brand new, so it's super nice, super clean, very modern. And I'm so excited for them to be living here. And I'm also so excited to gate crash and visit all the time, because I actually love Leeds as a city so much. Every time I'm there, I always am reminded how much I love this city.
Yeah, so as you can see, it's pretty nice. I'm very happy with it. We're only there for 6 months, but it'll be good.
Oh, I think you've made it look very homely already.
Yes.
I think that's Imogen, not you.
Possibly. I don't know if I filmed that tour before or after we've got a rug, but we're going to make a few amendments to make it look even more homely. But yeah.
Nice. We've just finished up getting a Zizzi's, which was also very lovely, very nice. And I had the veggie salad. I've never had that before, first time. Really liked it. Would get it again. I did add cheese, so not vegan, but you know what? All good salad need cheese. Yeah. Anyway, now I'm going to head back to Rough on the train in 40 minutes, so pretty good timing. So in the quickest turnaround of my life, I'm back in my car. I've driven home from the train station, which takes like 20 minutes. And I realized I was 10 minutes ahead of schedule for the day. So I popped in to use my Wi-Fi at home because I've been struggling all day to try to upload a YouTube video. One thing about being a content creator on the go is I'm always looking for Wi-Fi. And nowhere has good Wi-Fi, so I came home and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use my own because I could just leave this, but I really want to get everything sent off and done before like the end of the working day. So I did that, and now I'm going to pick up Rachel's sister, and we are going to buy everything that we need for the hen do. I can't remember if I told you about this morning, but basically one of my oldest and closest friends, Rachel, is getting married in like 2.5 weeks time. Her hen do is tomorrow. And me and her sister are going to pick everything up from a various different number of places now. We're doing a little errands run, but we're mainly doing a food shop to take with us to Wales, which is where the hen do is. So I need to go because I'm running late, but that is my next task. It is 5 p.m. The night is still young. Alexa, play Busy Woman by Sabrina Carpenter because she is a busy woman today. But this is exciting. This is fun.
Molly is too tired to vlog, so I'm vlogging, and I don't know what I'm vlogging, to be honest. So I'm taking over. I have a pretty chill night tonight, aren't we? We're just going to watch Department Q, I believe it's called. We did watch the first episode. I fell asleep, which isn't a great start. I've heard it's really good, so we're going to continue that.
Now you're looking at me to say what shall I say?
How do I get it to like not do that?
You can turn the camera around.
Oh, yeah.
Am I even in that?
Yeah.
Right, so I've been up for... We're now at hour 17 and a half. And I know that doesn't sound like much compared to some people's day, but that is quite a lot. I've got nothing left to add.
But you just said you wasn't done.
No, I've had a lovely day. I've actually had a lovely day. I'm just really crashing.
I think she's going to fall asleep if we watch Department Q.
Well, alternatively, do you want to go on a walk?
We could go for a walk, in answer to your question, but you look like you're about to fall asleep any second, and you've had so much on, I don't think that's probably the best idea. But I've already been for a run, so no. Anything else to add?
No. I need you to ignore the mess behind me. It's very important that you don't look at that. This vlog is cracking me up, guys, because I've just edited it, and me in that last clip being so dramatic, laying on the bed, and I was thinking, well, it's actually not that deep. Like, I haven't actually done anything taxing. I've just had a long day. Like, I think I was struggling to differentiate between this has been like a long, difficult, hard working day and just actually I've been up for too many hours. That was definitely what was going on. I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I'm so aware that this was not like, God, I've worked so hard today. Like, definitely I was like watching it back thinking, Molly, touch some grass. Like, it's not that deep. I was just shattered. But it is now clearly a different day. As per, I actually genuinely did just fall asleep at like 9:30. Which I think is pretty good going. How many hours of the day is that? Like nearly 19 hours of being awake. And it was just a lot of moving around. I think, like I said at the beginning, if everything had been just at home or like just in Leeds or just in Manchester, it would have been fine. But I have spent far too many hours in the last 7 days travelling backwards and forwards between Manchester, which is rogue. It's not usually Manchester that I'm working from, but I just feel as though I've pretty much been back to back in Manchester, which is nice. I actually love the city. I would love to know how many of you guys are from there. If you're from Manchester, if you're from Leeds, drop a little comment. I also want to add that since I actually filmed this, I've been back to visit Harry and Imogen again in Leeds. Again, passing through between Leeds and Manchester, and I'm just so happy for them. I feel like I kind of just glossed over that in the middle of the vlog, but they have moved into that apartment and they've really made it their own within like a week. It looks so nice. I'm just so excited for them. I think it's such a cool little space to have. Just an exciting 6 month thing that they've got going on, really. But yeah, I wanted to wrap this up. Oh, also, Tom and I actually did start watching Department Q after you guys recommended it in the weekly vlog, and I think we'd already watched the first episode by that point actually, but I was asking last week saying, what should we watch on Netflix? Like, what do you recommend? Sometimes we struggle to agree on like TV genres because Tom would watch like total opposite of me. I'm like trashy, gossip girl. Actually, I love a detective drama. Like, detective dramas are much more my thing. Tom is being forced to watch a detective drama, but he's not always a massive fan. Some of them he's a big fan of. He loved Line of Duty. He loved The Night Agent. But generally, I will watch like any British crime drama. He's much more like, another ITV police drama, are you kidding? And I'm like, no, I'm being deadly serious actually. But we are really enjoying it. So if you're watching this and you're looking for a Netflix recommendation, Department Q, it's like a really good balance between like mystery thriller. I think it's kind of funny in places. Don't know if it's really meant to be. But also kind of like, not sci-fi, because it's not sci-fi, but there's definitely an element of it that reminds me a little bit of like The Last of Us. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm getting a hybrid cross between like Sherlock. I'm seeing a lot of Sherlock in this show, and then something a little bit more Stranger Things-esque. I personally think it's quite entertaining to watch. I don't know if it's just because it's a Scottish drama, but I'm finding it really funny. Like, I think the Scots can do sarcasm, and on that note, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. I thought it would be kind of nice to upload just a shorter daily vlog. Sometimes I think in a weekly vlog, the pace is a little bit off. I'm like, oh, well, 5 minutes from Monday, 5 minutes from Tuesday, whereas this is like a nice 12-minute chunk just of one day in my life, kind of just giving you a bit more of an insight into like what a day working from home in the UK looks like occasionally. This is a pretty busy example of it. Obviously ended with going shopping for the hen do, didn't really touch back over that, but that was a success. Got everything that we needed, did a big alcohol shop. We literally looked like we had a drink problem. We were at the checkout in Lidl buying half of Lidl's alcohol supply, and the man checking it out was like, you guys throwing a party? And we're like, yes, definitely. We're not just stocking up. Kind of felt like, you know, when you go to the supermarket at Christmas and you see everybody around you like stockpiling beer and wine, and you're like, that's excessive, but I'm so sure you're having some kind of Christmas party, Christmas function. Yeah, it felt like that, but it was like a random Thursday in June. So nobody else was shopping like that. But anyway, on that note, I'm actually going to stop yapping. Thank you so much for watching. If chatty, homely vlogs are not your style of content, I know I've uploaded a few of these recently. I am currently trying to plan another travel challenge video for July, because I actually am very free throughout July, so I would love to shoot some content that's like more challenge specific. If you've got any recommendations, do drop them in the comments below. If there's anything I've previously filmed that you'd like to see me do again, I'm thinking maybe like a train station platform roulette, or a postcode generator, something that's Same concept, but like different location, different travel, different person. Like I haven't really mapped this idea out yet. So if you've got a suggestion or something you really want to see, let me know. And I shall see you guys back on my channel with another weekly vlog this weekend.